And we are back. Guys, you know what episode it is?
72.
75.
74. 75.
The post-NFL draft edition of Dirty Million. Hello, Zach. Hello, Jared. Jared down here in the bottom there. Jared, as you see, is Colts proud after, again, quite the draft last Thursday. Anthony Richardson.
Terrible draft.
Ended up beating the guy. I actually really like the Colts draft.
The Colts had one of the best drafts
fan.
I've ever seen.
Who'd they get in the second? They got Josh Downs in the third.
They got Josh Downs in the third. They got their cornerback in the second. What's his name? Julius.
Julius.
Seems
Seems
like
like a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. Yeah. I texted him right after he got drafted. He said he'll get to work.
You did?
Yeah.
What about Jelani? Any update on Jelani Woods?
He kind of ghosted me.
That's bad for me.
His name is. Come on, where is it? Julius Brents, cornerback out of Kansas State.
And then
We got Josh.
I like
Downs
Josh Downs.
Yeah.
I was surprised he fell that low.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking he was on people's big boards in the first round, honestly, and he fell to the third. I'll take him.
Going into this episode, of course, we're gonna highlight a lot of the draft takeaways. We got some games, some draft theme games, some just standard. Jared's got a game. Yeah, start with the game. You want to go draft with a draft game to start? Like the futures?
The grid trivia.
Grid.
All right,
I got one made up, so you guys can start going against each other. We'll see what
one already locked in mode. Okay,
a little bit better.
All right.
I lost my pen. Give me a second. I got no idea where it went. All right, ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who do we say is going first? Jared, you're going first, right?
Yeah, it's always Jared.
We went
Did
first.
we make a pact against Drew?
Trivia. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Did you send it to me or what? Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at?
Yeah, I got the teams. All right.
Okay.
Going across the top is the Minnesota Vikings.
I should write this down quick because I always
probably
forget.
should. Yeah, that'd be smart. It's been a week, so I forgot how this works.
You forgot how the grids work. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So going across the top, left to right, Minnesota Vikings, Philadelphia Eagles, and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Always got to throw college in there to throw you guys off.
With draft season.
Now what?
So going down the left side, Atlanta Falcons, Detroit Lions, and Pittsburgh Steelers. And for the for Alabama, we are not using players from this year's draft. Okay,
We're not.
so they have to have played it down in the NFL.
Okay.
Got it.
So Jared, you can start us off here.
First thought, Eagles just got Swift, right? Lions, Eagles, Swift.
That is correct. I made this before that trade, but that is correct.
Oh,
I made this last week, so.
This is a tough one, honestly. On first glance,
I feel like this one's easy.
I wanted to do Detroit, Alabama, Gibbs, but you're not letting me.
I'm not letting you.
Didn't Najee? Can I say Pittsburgh, Alabama? Najee Harris.
That is correct.
Yeah, I thought I could.
Okay.
I thought I could sneak that in.
I'm looking for Alabama. Let me think.
Second guess, Jared. You gotta do better than that.
Well, just thanks, Zach.
Wow.
There's only one, or I guess two. There's only two that I would say are a little bit more difficult. The rest you should be able to get.
I might be wrong here, but didn't Minka go to Alabama and Steelers?
Yeah, but Drew just got that square.
He did get that square? What did he say?
Yeah, he said Najee.
I said Najee Harris.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't write it down. I was focused.
Good one.
Such a cougar. Drew, you're back on the clock.
Huh? No, I didn't even guess. What do you mean he's back?
You said a score that's already taken.
Oh, you're gonna be like that.
You say one that's taken, you lose your turn.
Whatever. whatever.
Shit, paying attention.
I got one too. I'm pretty sure. Stupid.
I blanking here.
5, 4.
Yeah. One quick today.
3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
Were you saying something or?
No.
I'm blanking here.
Jared, you're up. What do you got?
I think I'm pretty good on my Alabama football players. I think Julio went to Alabama and he was on the Falcons.
That is correct. Julio did, in fact, go to Alabama. So did Calvin Ridley.
Oh, that would have worked too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think Detroit, Alabama. Not coming. Other than Gibbs.
You know?
Yeah, I said him already.
I'm stupid. I got
one. Zack said we couldn't use the current draft.
No.
So
you cannot use the current draft.
Moot.
You're just focusing on one square, not being able to figure it out. Just
no, I'm trying to focus on other ones. No, I don't know.
Nothing?
No. What do you got?
Can I go?
Go for it.
All right, we got Vikings, Lions, we got TJ Hawkinson.
We do, in fact, have TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah.
I feel like Jared's going to win this one.
I do too.
I only have a few. I'm doing pretty good so far.
Drew's choking today, so.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Doing worse than usual.
Vikings, Falcons. I'm not sure. I don't know any of these. I have no clue.
Do you want to pass? Take a guess?
I guess I will.
You could just take a guess, throw out a name.
Like not Cordero Patterson. He didn't go Vikings, Falcons.
Throw out a name.
You just did.
I just did. I don't know.
Doing Cordell Patterson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He did play for the Vikings.
Oh, wow.
He did. Okay,
yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Vikings, Falcons, that is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's 2-2 right now, right?
He was drafted.
I
got
3-2.
Yeah, I have 3.
At least 2 of these you should get. One of these guys I've definitely used before. So, like, if you're think you have past weeks, like I've definitely used this guy before. Probably in these same 2 teams, honestly. So. At least some of the other guys are like one square, like offensive linemen, defensive guys. Like a little bit lower on the depth charts. These guys are so.
I'm gonna say I don't think he played for the Eagles, but I'll say Allen Robinson for Steelers Eagles.
No,
he not played for the Eagles. No.
Detroit, Alabama. Nope. Thinking.
Will we get that one, Zach? The Detroit, Alabama.
Yeah.
One?
Yeah, you should be able to.
We should.
I'm surprised you guys haven't yet.
Really?
Goff didn't play there, but I'm gonna guess him.
No, Goff went to Cal.
Yeah.
Jared, you're up.
Detroit and Alabama. I don't know. Okay, let me think of a different one.
You'll get 2 more incorrect guesses.
Did Devontae Smith start at the Eagles? I think he did. And then I don't think he played at any other team. Same. AJ Brown was Titans. I'll say.
I didn't get that thought process either.
Well, I'm thinking of players on the Eagles that
I liked it.
I'll say Darius Slay. Eagles, Steelers.
That would have been one for the Lions, but no, he never played for the Steelers.
Yeah. No.
Drew, you got to get at least one of these 2 here tied up.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think I can.
Jeez.
This one's tough.
This is pretty tough. We should be getting these, I feel like, though.
This one's the toughest so far that we've had.
Like 2 of these are a little bit more difficult, just because they're offensive linemen, defensive guys. I would probably get them, but you guys don't pay attention to anyone outside of the fantasy world, so.
Well, it's. Wait.
Well, I can guess some of the All-Pro guys, but they didn't. Like, or taking like Chris Lindstrom. He won't be. He played only with Atlanta. I don't know.
Are you saying Chris Lindstrom?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. Jared, you got a name? You're onto something.
I was thinking Cameron Sutton. He just signed with I think it was the Lions. That doesn't fit in any of them. I'll throw out Eagles and Steelers, and I'll say Le'Veon Bell. I have no idea.
You guys got to think outside of running backs and receivers. Like, there are other positions.
Yeah, we know. But we like to guess the main guys.
Okay, well, can I just throw some names out there then?
Go for it. Yep.
For Eagles, Steelers, can I throw like a Pat Fryermuth out there, or like a Mitch Trubisky,
like Brandon Graham for Eagles Pittsburgh? I don't know.
A Mason Rudolph.
All right, this is just depressing.
Okay, what is it? Okay.
Eagles Falcons. That was a tougher square. Marcus Mariota, Olamide Zacchaeus, which I was hoping
he
you
just
guys
signed
would get
this
the Marcus
year.
Mariota, but
Zacchaeus just signed there this year, right?
Yeah. So did Mariota. Vikings Steelers. Pat Pete.
I was thinking him, but I didn't. I totally forgot about Steelers.
Yeah.
I
know I've definitely used him before.
Well, when I think of like Vikings, I automatically think of him. That's why I was like, I don't know if he's played for the Steelers or not.
So then the Eagles and Steelers, Terrell Edmonds or Isaac Saumalu.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that. What was the Alabama Lions player?
Jameson Williams.
Oh no, my gosh!
Yeah.
No,
that's easy enough.
We should have gotten.
Just got drafted like what 2 years
3,
ago?
4, 5.
Last year, yeah.
Should have gotten 6 of the 9.
All the Alabama ones were very easy. So.
Well, I knew Julio, and I said, who else did I say for Steelers? Minka, yeah.
I knew Najee.
Yeah.
And okay, that was depressing. We didn't get that one. That was tough.
That was sad to listen.
Jared win. Cool.
Yep, I won again.
Good win.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not a good win. The Lions draft. Am I right?
I don't mind it.
For fantasy reasons, it's terrible.
Why?
Really? For I mean, I wouldn't say for fantasy reasons. I'd say
so. Gibbs.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They trade Swift. They have Montgomery now and him.
This is good for Gibbs.
Gibbs was never going to be a 3-down back that was getting
or
20
red zone back
carries a game. No, he's going to be like that guy that you want to see 5 to 7 receptions a game, and you want him to get 10 carries a game. Like that's what you want.
This was a good landing spot. I mean, like if we're talking fantasy,
good. Yeah,
this wasn't a good football pick, but a good fantasy pick.
Okay, so you're gonna say this is a good fantasy spot, but then you're not gonna say that Bijan going to the Falcons isn't bad. He's still gonna have 1,200 rushing yards this year.
Oh, that's a great spot for him now. I mean, now Jared, when they invest an 8th overall pick to a run heavy team.
Yeah, but Drew, as soon as he got drafted, you were spamming that group chat. No, why there?
Because of Tyler Algier. It wasn't anything with the landing spot.
Do you have Algier?
Bijan's sake. In a couple. Or not.
Okay,
I'm not thinking one of the league, but he was definitely going to be a guy to look at next year.
Yet. No, I think they'll both be right yet. They ran 36 times a game. That's plenty for have 2 running backs. They're both involved. Say Bijan gets 15, Algier gets 18-ish carries, and then Bijan also gets some receptions. You know,
and Bijan's got to be the red zone back, right? I mean, just think about what he's done after the tackle. Or like after
being hit on contact.
After the tackle,
you know.
I'm just saying like after contact, yeah. But honestly, like I don't mind that spot for fantasy. But just talking like football whole, I mean the draft picks 1 and 2 kind of went as we thought. Right, Stroud ended up staying at the 2 spot, but then going through it when we were watching, right, that pick 3 trade with the Texans
made me happy.
Like stupid trade. Stupid.
Well, D'Amico Ryans wanted a defensive guy or a top guy.
Did they give up their pick next year? Or did they give up the Cleveland pick?
I think it was Cleveland's pick.
Oh, if there's Cleveland's, that's not as bad. But if they gave up their own pick, that was a stupid trade.
Yeah, I thought they said it was Cleveland's pick. It's like another side note that came through after. But no, they gave up obviously what was it, like 13, not 13. It was like what did they have? 12, I think.
12, a 2024 first,
a second,
33 or 34, one of those two.
Yeah.
And like a
next year's like fourth or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then they got another pick with it, right? Like it wasn't just for...
I think so, yeah. But it was a lot for Anderson.
Later.
It was a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys like the trades then? You like this trade for Arizona? Right? We can agree.
Arizona, yeah. Yeah,
a good spot for them. But Jared likes the division rival.
Well, I just like that obviously they traded up because they weren't getting a quarterback then. But it just so happened that Tennessee still got Will Levis. So it's like 3 out of the 4. Like our 4 starting quarterbacks right now in the AFC South are Trevor Lawrence, I mean, obviously Richardson, Stroud, and Young. Not Young. Not Young. I'm stupid. Stroud and Levis.
Yeah, Stroud. Yes, I meant Stroud. Not you got it.
Yeah.
Well, I would. So Richardson.
So young.
Well, okay. Anyways, I was gonna say Bryce Young just to bother you, but Bryce Young.
Stop.
Just who's gonna be after seeing landing spots? Who's gonna be the best quarterback out of this class?
Jared's gonna say for fantasy. I think it's gonna be Anthony Richardson.
Why wouldn't I say Richardson?
What? Yeah, for fantasy, obviously he's the one that actually can run the ball.
Well, why wouldn't I? I mean, Levis is going to be a bust. We can agree on that because he's on the Titans and he has no one around him. Even if he had the best year of his career, he still would not.
That landing
do
spot
anything.
Sucks.
It's terrible. The Texans are not built to win right now. They put everything in on 2 picks that won't help them that much. Like Stroud's great, but they don't have weapons. They don't have anything around them besides Damian Peterson.
There's Nathaniel Dell.
Exactly. I mean, I'd say Young.
Mechie,
maybe
Robert
Young.
Woods.
Maybe Young just because the Panthers have some weapons around them, but
okay, I was doing so I did a lot of best ball drafts over the last week or so. Spent a little bit of money on those. And I just
Mania thing?
Yeah, the best ball Mania. Yeah, I did 4 of them.
Okay.
And Jonathan Mingo.
Yes.
Let me see where exactly he was going now.
He
was going. Oh, I can't.
What team is he on?
He's with the Panthers.
Oh.
Looking at landing spots, he's the best. He was the best day 2. Probably he's better day 2 landing spot than Downs, in my opinion, with Mingo. But just because of
taking him in round 14.
Yeah, Zack, he's the most for redraft right now. I think he might be the most hype, other than of course the big name guy, right? I mean, when you go from like Addison is the guy who people are talking like year 1 who could make the biggest impact, right? Then going from
Jonathan Mingo and Rashee Rice, like they're going early
because of the potential impact they could make in a
Didn't
setting
you
right
take
now.
Bijan with like the 2nd round pick or 1st round pick, Zach?
Yeah, Bijan's the first round in redraft.
I think 109. Right, 109 for best ball. Yeah.
That's insane.
I'd say I've seen Bijan go 6th overall in redraft.
I never take rookies that high. I don't care how big of prospects there are because, like, look at, I mean, anyone. They still have to work into their system. I know you can't compare, like, Breece Hall from last year or even, like, James Cook, but they took a few games before they even started, like, playing for their team. Obviously, Bijan's projected a lot higher and, like, a higher prospect, if you want to say, but, like, he's going to play more, but I just don't like that, like, kind of gray area if they will play week 1 or not.
I mean, if you're taking your running back at number 8, you better be starting them week 1. Like, it's already a questionable pick taking your running back that high. Obviously, Bijan's a outlier there, but if you're taking him that high, you better be starting him week 1. It's the same thing with people saying that, oh, he's going to be splitting carries with Tyler Algier. I mean, to an extent, maybe, but they're just going to use Algier to limit his workload so that they can keep him healthy and keep his workload manageable. Like, Algier's going to be the guy taking him from 35 carries a game to 20. Like, he's not taking it from 20 down to like 13 carries a game or anything like that.
Yeah. I'd take Algier end of 1st round at least. And right, I mean, it gets like with the PPR thing. Just think about how many times, like, how's Atlanta going to use him? Yeah, I'm talking with Bijan.
Okay.
how's Atlanta going to use him in the reception game? Is kind of like receiving game. Is he going to get some like be a 3-4 reception guy a game? That's kind of where like for PPR I kind of get like weird about taking him that high. But when we're talking half or non, like Bijan's a first rounder, I think for sure in any format. But that, like in non PPRs where I'd be certainly looking at him for my sake, or even half.
Injury draft, he's definitely going first round. Yeah, no question about
like
it. He's not going to go like 1 or 2 like CMC is. He'll probably be like 6 to 10 somewhere in there. Like he'll be going along with like Jonathan Taylor and like those kind of guys.
Would you rather have Jonathan Taylor or him?
I'd take Bijan.
I take Bijan.
We have to see him play before. So you guys
the college tape's there.
I would even take like Henry over Bijan. I really would. I don't understand why people are so high on rookies. Like you don't know.
Think about what Breece Hall did last year, Jared. Before
what offensive line do the Falcons have?
They actually have like a top 5 graded run blocking offensive line.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's why they run the ball so much.
Okay, so
they had their rushing attack was number like 3 last year or something like that. So it's a good rushing offense. Now Bijan's gonna go into that situation and get 20, 25 touches a game.
Well, like you said, I mean, obviously Algier is not going to take all of his carries away, but he's not just going to disappear. Like he's still going to be there. It's just you would rather have someone like JT, who's the primary back, who will get 30 touches a game, 25 to 30. Than
but
someone
what
like
about
Robinson,
Richardson running now?
Risky. That's why his value is kind of cut. I mean, JT's value has been way down ever since.
Do you think, Jared? So now with Steichen there, right? Obviously that influenced the pick we heard about in the draft. Do you think a potential of like RPO kind of situation with Richardson, Taylor? You know, obviously that was right. I mean that could be something too that might help Taylor's numbers. You know, obviously volume might be cut down, but numbers could go up just based on opportunity and players around him now.
That's my dream. I mean, Pittman running a slant across the middle, little RPO to Taylor up the middle, and then like bootleg.
I'm cooling off Pittman a little bit.
Why?
Because of think about the draft
because
this past
of Matt
year.
Ryan?
Richardson, no, Josh Downs. I mean, Downs is going to be a short distance
Pierce,
guy too.
And Pittman. That's our 3.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'd rather
mediocre 3.
Long term, I think I would. I don't know. Look at what Alec Pierce. Think about him.
Zach just said that we have a mediocre 3 when your 3 are Christian Watson, Dobbs, and Torrey.
I'll take Watson over any of the
Reed.
Jared
Reed. Yeah.
I'll take Watson over any of those guys.
No, look at the stats. We had a huge debate in one of my classes. Pierce's numbers is way better than Dobbs, and then Pittman is way better than Watson.
I'll take Pierce over Dobbs.
Obviously, Watson played like what 8 games last year.
No, he played 12.
He played 12.
We're talking this year.
And Pittman played 14, and he had like significantly more numbers than him.
Jared,
played 2 more games.
Watson's ceiling is astronomically higher than Pittman's.
I disagree. Not with a new quarterback in our system. Not astronomically.
What do you think Pittman's going to do?
Pittman's going to get open and go deep for.
No, he's going to run slants.
That too, and his yards after catch is insane.
Watson's one of those guys that
Watson and Pittman are the same player. They really are.
No, they're
One's
not.
just younger. They both do slants across the middle, and they both yards after catch. That's what they both do. Watch their highlights. They're the exact same.
Watson's a lot more explosive.
Pittman's faster.
Okay.
Like you can compare the small things. I'm just saying. They're the same player. They run the same routes. They're the same build.
Mm-mm.
And Jordan Love is not promising for the Packers. You can't say
the extended Jordan Love
ceiling is high. Who cares how much money he got? He's got to prove it.
It was a smart
Richardson.
I agree. I agree that Watson's ceiling is higher than Pittman's because he's younger and he's building up in the Packers franchise. But you can't say astronomically higher. No way. It's not. It's just not. That's just false.
I don't know.
Do you think, Jared, with
Packer fan?
Well, Jared, do you think with the guy with the draft, right, Richardson? Do you think that influences kind of? Do you think that helps Pittman? Yeah,
better than Matt Ryan.
I'm just saying, like year one. I don't know if that's obviously with what we saw from Matt Ryan though, but I don't know what we're gonna see year one. I'm cooling off of Pittman.
Colts are going to be a team that runs a lot this year. A lot.
Yeah, they will. There will be a run-heavy offense. I don't know why. It's like the Eagles, kind of. Like you still don't think. I mean, the Eagles run a lot. They're one of the most run-heavy offenses in the league, and they still throw the ball to Smith, to AJ Brown, and they're still top 10, both of them.
But you can't compare Jalen Hurts' passing game to Anthony Richardson right now.
Why can't you? Same head
Because
coach,
Jalen Hurts is
offensive coordinator.
Think about Jalen Hurts. His first year.
Jalen Hurts is such a better passer right now than Anthony Richardson is,
and he led them to the playoffs. Yes, right now obviously he's been in the league for 2-3 years now.
Exactly. So, but I'm saying right now, the Colts might be passing just same amount as the Eagles were like this past season, but the passing yards and all the passing stats are going to be drastically lower just because the quality of the
Drew, I just don't know why Drew's saying he's cooling off on Pittman when literally his last healthy season he had 1,100 yards. Last season he was hurt and he had a bad quarterback, still put up 800 yards.
In redraft, Jared, it's kind of hard. Well, I don't know what I'm going to get from him next year because first year quarterback, we don't know how Richardson's going to look passing the ball.
At Petco last year, you said that Pittman was going to lead the league in receptions. You said he was going to lead the league. And he had a bad quarterback, and now he's got a promising quarterback, and he's got a rookie quarterback.
It's a first-year quarterback, Jared. First-year quarterbacks in the NFL.
So was Matt Ryan. Not just first year for the Colts.
Oh, but come on, Matt Ryan's been around, Jared. No, Richardson hasn't played a snap in the NFL yet, and now you might say we're so high on Bijan, who also didn't play a snap in the NFL. Different, running back.
Why is it different? Oh, running back. Richardson can run the ball too.
Quarterbacks the hardest. Yeah, but that doesn't help Pittman.
Richardson can't give Pittman a hand. I mean, he could, but
Pittman's still going to get 12 targets a game. I'm sure not 12, 8 targets a game.
How many of those are going to be on target?
You don't think he has a good arm or a good accuracy? He still has a good accuracy.
No, I think the footwork is overall. The footwork has been the knock on him the whole draft.
Richardson went 4th overall. He's still got the
his accuracy,
the talent,
is one of
the
issues.
Yes, it's an issue, but every quarterback has an issue.
Yeah, and his happens to be the one that's going to hurt Pittman.
Maybe a little bit, but you can't just bash him for that and say Pittman's not going to have a good year at all. Jared. No, you're wrong. I mean, you can have your opinion. I'll respect it.
I'm saying Pittman finishes somewhere around where he did last year. Maybe a little bit higher if he plays the full season.
I'd say he finishes at wide receiver 10 or 9.
No. I was going to say wide receiver 23.
I'm saying 15 to 20.
I like Alec Pierce this year. Second year bump.
Why?
Jared.
What? You just said that Pittman's situation is bad with Richardson. Yeah, now you're saying Pierce.
I'm joking. No, but really long term, in Dynasty, I like Alec Pierce.
Because you have him, right?
No, I don't.
I traded a first for him.
Is Alec Pierce one of the players you're hyping up this year so you can trade him?
Nope. Don't have him in any league, so I can't do that, unfortunately.
Jelani? Are you going to keep Jelani?
I'm stuck with Jelani, Jared. Nobody wants him.
Stuck with him.
Okay.
He's bad.
No, but I was surprised with Tyree Wilson dropping. We kind of talked about him 2nd, 3rd overall, potentially swooping in.
He was dropping when he went exactly where he was projected.
Before the hype.
We had him talked. Zack, last week when we were recording, we were talking. Vegas had him going potentially 2nd or 3rd overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he was there's him, Will Anderson, Jalen Carter were projected to be the non-quarterbacks taken from.
Yes, I guess in that order, yes. But Witherspoon going 5 was a surprise, I thought. I mean, I had Witherspoon my first corner off the board. Then I had Paris Johnson going 6. You like that for Arizona, right? But otherwise, just going down, you gotta love the fit for Jalen Carter. Right, some of these main picks that we saw.
Eagles took this draft. Yeah, they're going to win 14 games.
The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Yeah. They're going 14-3. They're going to win that division easily. That's my guess. Best team in the NFC right now.
Yeah, easily, obviously.
They're just so good. They were good before the draft.
What do we think about Lucas Van Ness? Right, we talked about him as the one of the top risers.
Reach.
No, I mean,
I like the pick.
Reach.
Zach, do you feel kind of like some Rashawn Gary vibes? Of course, just coming out of Iowa for Van Ness, but just feeling how he's going to be used as an edge rusher. Feels similar to Gary, just with speed.
Well, yeah, obviously he's going to be used as edge rusher. That's his position. But
thank you.
He's going to play quarterback for the Packers this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I trust Gutekunst to draft defensive guys. He's drafted Jair. He's drafted Gary. He's Quay Walker. He's He's drafted
Eric Stokes.
He's drafted well, so I
So
trust
might
the
be
can I-
draft
one of the
defensive
worst
guys.
guys.
And
I don't want to be the like that guy, but like, why are Packer fans happy with this pick? That's my question.
the only reason I'm mad is because I wanted to see
JSN.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Of course you did.
If he was gone, like that's why. If the Packers didn't like him, I understand this pick completely. But I mean, I would have liked to see that. But obviously, Packers like Jaden Reed in the second round. So I mean, it's not like they just completely avoided the wide receiver position. They just thought they could get more value later on in the draft.
They drafted 3 of them, Zach. They didn't avoid it.
Yeah, exactly.
and 2 tight ends. So they knew they had to get weapons, but I just thought
You
is
wish
there
they
that
could have
much
gotten
of a
Njigba?
difference. I mean, I thought he was going for the Packers. I mean, I was surprised they didn't take him when he's right there for him.
Is that and the I don't quite understand the, I guess, doubling up on tight end. I wish they would have stayed at, or they would have taken Brian Branch instead of Musgrave, especially if they're going Tucker Kraft in the third. That's what I wish they would have done. But
Fun fact: Tucker Kraft was actually the tight end I had the Packers taking in that mock draft I did. So, felt good to have that one. But yeah, I was surprised they didn't take Branch there. He literally fell into their laps. It was like, okay, you're gonna get him at a decent value. He was getting mocked in the mid first in a lot of mocks. I mean, it was not.
there's people that have him going 10 to Philly.
Yeah, it was uncommon to have him out of the first round. So I thought they were going to get some really good value. Ends up not happening. They let a division rival get that value on Branch. And then, I mean, they do get, again, Reed. So it's like, okay.
Do you want to address the elephant in the room, the weird pick for the Packers? Why another quarterback? Like, why do you like that pick and why so early?
Was it fourth
backup
round,
quarterback?
Yeah, it was fourth
fifth,
round.
right?
It was fourth, wasn't it? I thought it was fourth. Maybe it was fifth.
That was fifth.
Either way, yeah, it's for a backup.
For a guy that's older than Jordan Love.
Yeah. Apparently he's gonna serve as like a coach, like a mentor kind of thing, but like still.
Why you draft a guy out of college to help coach a
Yeah, I don't
quarterback
know.
that's been coached in the NFL for 3 years? Like that's if you're drafting a quarterback to coach him, get like a Chase Daniels or something. Like somebody that's actually been in the NFL before.
Yeah.
That one, and then 99th overall, Jake Moody, a kicker, going to San Francisco.
Yeah,
that ruined a draft pool. It absolutely ruined it. I was like, there's no way there's going to be a kicker that goes in the first 3 rounds.
Well, didn't the Patriots draft a kicker and a punter?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure they
become
did.
a bigger thing because teams are starting to realize the value of having a good kicker.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
99th
get
overall
a better pick there.
Yeah, it's a little early.
I like Zach. You could make a really good case. I feel for round 5 for kickers. Like I feel like that would be early. We used to see like round 7, right? Maybe round 6 for the good guys, right? And then, but like round 5, would be like the earliest I'd take a kicker.
Robbie Gould's gone. They needed someone.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense. And they're like almost like a team like Seattle where there wasn't this, huge need at a spot, and they were taking almost luxury picks. It felt.
Yeah, I feel like some teams have just earned the benefit of the doubt, and I think San Francisco, like even if they do make a pick that's like that's a dumb pick, like we just gotta kind of say they know what they're doing because I don't know they've shown it before.
I agree. I was complaining to you, Zach, actually about like Zach Charbonnet, right, going to Seattle, right? Talking.
Yeah, Jared, how do you like that? You got Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously they got rid of Penny, so I mean they're gonna need someone. I mean, it makes sense for them, but it hurts Walker's value, obviously.
Walker went round 2.
Yeah, using 2 second round pick on a running back back-to-back years.
Yeah, I hate that.
I didn't like that they got rid of Penny, honestly. What was he, like 20, 24? He was still really young, right?
I think.
Was he older?
Injury.
Was he I know he was hurt, yeah, but
he gets hurt every other game he plays. Yeah.
Yeah. It did make sense for them, though. I mean, got to get someone there, I guess, if you think you need 2 running backs.
Yeah. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on just made a trade the other day.
Oh, boy.
So, I got Kyler Murray and pick 208 in Superflex. So, Kyler Murray and pick 208, and I gave up Ramondre Stevenson, Jimmy G, and Rondale Moore.
What depends? Did you need a quarterback?
Jimmy G was my second quarterback.
Okay.
Which the only thing that sucks now is until Kyler comes back, I don't have a second quarterback. But
I got something.
My thought process was
You gave up
the value is too good not to take that, because now come next year I'll have Kyler Murray and Justin Herbert
and a second round pick.
Yeah,
that's
this year,
this year.
Yeah, it's this year's 2.208.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. That's good.
I got to make some moves for some running backs now, because I'll have Bijan and Javonte. Like, those are my. I have AJ Dillon as my RB3 right now, so I gotta make some moves, but I got plenty of picks to make moves. So,
do you want to hear my thoughts, Zach? I thought you already heard some of my thoughts.
No, I just wanted to hear.
He likes Rondale Moore, so you probably thought you lost that trade or something.
I just brought up to Zach. I brought up this, so I was like, okay, right, Kyler's 25, right? It's my big thing. It's a 6 point per passing touchdown league too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, it's 4.
Oh, isn't it? It's 6.
4.
Isn't it in mine?
No, it's
that was
4.
in my league.
No,
okay,
it's 4.
Never mind. I thought it was in the 6 point per passing.
No,
well, good, because that was going to be something that kind of dinged right with Kyler. Obviously, we think most of his production is going to come from his legs, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel he's kind of Lamar-esque, not as heavy as Lamar on the ground, but
okay. This is the point Drew gave me. Drew's point was Kyler Murray has missed games.
No, it wasn't. I was joking.
His career,
I was totally joking.
Outside of last year, he's missed like 2 games.
Yeah, Jimmy G has never missed games either, right?
Drew has Lamar in the same league.
I was trolling.
6 games a year.
There's no way you actually believed that I was not trolling, Zach.
Well, I like it for you, Zach. I think Rondale Moore is just whatever.
What about
who cares?
Ramondre, Jared?
Ramondre is the big loss. If you have Bijan and Javonte and AJ as your third, I think you're strong with that. Maybe you can get one more. Like trade away AJ and get like a.
I got 3 first rounders for next year, so I'm trying to make a splash again. But
yeah,
like I got. So
depends how Kyler comes back too, obviously.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking is I'll have Kyler for the second half of the season, right? And I'm thinking. So Jimmy G is probably about worth the 208, right? I think we can all agree he's probably getting replaced within the next 2 to 3 years, and he's not a fantastic fantasy quarterback to begin with.
Yeah,
sure.
And so I pretty much looked at it as Rondale Moore and
Stevenson for Murray.
But
Stevenson's the big one.
He'll probably be a top 10 running back this year, yeah.
Yeah.
But
if you have who you said, I mean, you don't really need another running back.
It's quarterback value too. So,
well, I guess in your case too, Zach, it sounds like you anticipate you're trading as a need from a need or from a surplus that you have, because you anticipate getting Bijan, right? And then
I have the 101.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're going to be Bijan.
I will have Bijan.
and then Javonte too.
Zach just spoiled his pick. Okay. Zach, that's tampering. You have to give me your pick now. That's tampering.
I guess if you
is somebody going to trade up to the ahead of the 101?
Yep, I'm going to get the 100.
Yeah. 100, he says.
No, I can see it from both sides. I just was trolling you before to see how you would feel about someone saying your trade was bad. I didn't mind it for both parties.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because if you look at like Alex's end too. I mean, Alex drafted him 3rd overall in this dynasty startup already 2 years ago. It's just sometimes crazy to look how that changes over time.
He's 3rd overall.
Yeah, he drafted 3rd overall. Yeah, I looked. So, I mean, I like the buy low, right? I mean, that's really what you're trying to do at the end of the day, right? Buy low on a guy who coming back in a dynasty league, Superflex dynasty league, you're going to still get some good years out of, right? Because how many more years do you think you're going to get from Kyler where it's going to be like those top 10 years, right? I'd say 5 or 6 at least.
8.
No.
Well, you don't think
maybe that's
just until he's 35?
I do, but I don't think you're going to get those. You're going to get the top 10 years.
Yeah.
I think with Kyler, when the legs go, you're going to really see a dip in the production.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
And Zach, That's
hard-
Lamar
yeah,
owner. Yes,
we're predicting 6 years in the future. I mean,
if I get 5 years out of that, I'll be perfectly happy. Because in 5 years, I can assure you that Ramondre Stevenson will not be fantasy relevant.
yeah,
How many more years of
More than likely.
Ramondre? I think at least
like
2.
3.
At least 2
Yeah.
like top 10 years, Zach. Maybe
I
that's
think
just
they could
like
draft a guy next year.
you think. I mean, with 24 class, okay.
It's the Patriots too. I never chose Patriots running backs. That's
I
another
still
reason
don't.
why I was trying to get rid of him before the draft just in case. 'Cause I
Mhm.
thought
it
there
with
was a
Bill
chance to
O'Brien
draft
coming in?
someone this year. It's just
not much to do with that, I
Patriots
don't
running
think. It's
backs. Like
just- yeah.
this is the first time we've seen them have only one.
Brady's
running back
gone
per room.
too. You know,
Even when they
I-
won their Super Bowls, they had who? James White, Corey Clement. Like,
think about that was all with Brady. Like, I don't know
Well,
how much of
yeah,
that was Tom
yeah.
Brady, how much was the coaching staff. Might be kind of the argument I want to bring
Damien
up.
Harris, when he was healthy this year, he still got a fair amount of touches.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, but still with Ramondre, the reception game, like he got, and also how much of it is it Mac Jones throwing those short passes, right, getting those receptions.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the uncertainty there, so that's why I was willing to
I-
move away from that.
Do you guys
Zach
want
was
to
actually
do my game
okay.
soon?
Yeah, let's go.
yes,
for it.
Jared.
All right. Well, today we have familiar to last week, but not the same. So we got 2022, right? So last season, who led the league top 15 in receptions? We're not just talking running back or receivers. We're talking running backs. We're talking tight ends. We're talking obviously receivers, but top 15.
Receptions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very
Hmm.
interesting.
Let me
Did I get to go for? Oh no! Shoot, the
7,
pact.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to go to start. We're going to go over to Zach. Yep.
Well,
go
I'm
first.
gonna go with I don't know if he's quite on here, but we're gonna go with Justin Jefferson.
Oh, Zach. Sorry to tell you. He's number 1.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be close, but that's
yeah.
good.
I'll take Michael Pittman for Jared.
Hey. 14, 13.
he actually
He's
on
number
here?
10. Yeah.
Yeah, Zach, he's on there. Think about it, Zach. He just runs slants.
He had 99 receptions for 925 yards with Matt Ryan.
Tyreek.
He's number 2.
Hold on, I lost my eraser.
I'm gonna say Diggs.
Diggs is 4.
Diggs is 4. 3. I'm gonna go with Devontae Adams.
Adams is 9.
Oh, he's 9.
AJ Brown.
7, 8, 9. Yeah. Hold on. AJ Brown is 13.
Oh,
Oh, risky there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
Amon Ross St. Brown.
1, 2, 3. He's 7.
Travis Kelce.
Number 3.
I
Haven't missed
forgot we were
yet.
doing. I forgot we were doing non-receivers.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. He's hurt. Ooh, I don't want to take him.
I like this
Oh,
one,
that-
Jared.
that's
Thank you.
risky.
Mhm. Yeah. I was looking for something that would be cool.
Going Chris Godwin.
He played 15 games that year and he still finished number 8.
How many do you have? 104.
He had 104 for 1,023 yards.
Is it weird that I knew how many receptions he had?
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Okay. I have some really like oh, I don't know if I want to guess it, but I have some of the guys who I think could be in the 10 to 15 range.
I think
Okay.
you should
Um,
guess it.
I should. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you
one of them was Zay Jones.
No, he's not here.
Because think about all the receptions he had,
Mhm.
that streak.
Yeah, he had like 5 games. where
Zay
he's-
Jones is like 20. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's 21. Yeah, he's 21.
Okay, probably shouldn't have guessed him, but
No, you really shouldn't have. I'm gonna. Ooh, I don't want to do that.
You're missing
trying to go,
5,
like, team-
5, 6,
Olave.
11, 12, 14, 15.
oh,
Olave is no, he's not. He's
Really?
like 30 something.
I like that guy, Zack. Okay, Devontae Smith. I mean, he picked it up at the end.
Smith is 11.
Okay.
He had more than AJ.
He did.
Interesting.
He had 95. AJ had 88. 5 more.
Oh, I'm up. Ah, shoot. Can you
Once
tell
we
me
get-
how many games the guy played? Or
Okay,
is
so
that too much information? Like, no, I have a name.
I got 3
I don't know
guesses
how many-
ready, Zack. Come on.
all the rest except for one played 17.
Really?
Yeah. One of them you'll be shocked is still up here because he missed a few games.
Chase? Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
Oh,
he played
Giving out those
12. He
hints.
played 12 games and he still had 87 receptions.
you're telling me
debating-
everyone else played all 17?
Everyone else played 17. Yep.
I was debating between Chase or Higgins. I figured one of them had to, but I wasn't sure if Higgins missed too many games.
17,
Okay,
17.
I got
17,
I-
17, 17. Yeah.
Okay, Brandon Ayuk.
I
No,
was going to go with him next.
he's not. You have 4 left.
TJ
It's
Hack.
tough seeing Zack.
You said Hawkinson? He is 15.
He
No,
played 18 games, didn't he?
He played
Wasn't
17.
he one of those guys that because of the trade deadline? No?
trades.
It says
Yeah.
17.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Christian Kirk.
He is not on here.
He had like
Dang it.
70 some. Yeah, he was pretty low.
Drew, you need at least 2 to tie, 3 to win.
So
Zach,
I
you
get
need
1 and I
more to
win?
Yeah.
Shoot.
You still have 5 and 6 up there too, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm just go. I feel like he's not on here, but I'm gonna go with CMC.
He is number 17.
Good.
Just missed.
Okay. I'm gonna say CD
I know
Lamb.
one.
CeeDee Lamb is number 6.
I missed
Austin
Lamb,
Eckler.
Zack.
What'd you say?
Austin Eckler.
Number 5.
Tough.
Yep.
Well, how many
Tough L Drew.
how many are left?
Just
Just
14.
one. Number 12.
Dalton
What was
Schultz.
Chase, you said.
14 was Chase.
Oh,
Schultz.
Nope.
it's definitely not a tight end.
He is not a tight
Hawkinson was
end.
15. No, it's got to be a receiver. Garrett Wilson. I don't
Nope.
think he had that many.
Wilson was a little farther down, like
Yeah.
20.
I didn't think he had that many. So
This guy, can I
I don't-
tell you how many receptions he had and how many yards?
mm-mm.
go further. Yeah.
Okay, he had 90 receptions and he had 1,048
Oh,
yards.
I know.
Judy.
No.
No.
Judy had 971 yards.
How does this guy know this? What?
That's
If you get this right here,
1,048
yeah,
and 90 receptions.
yeah. On
I feel like
141 targets,
How many touchdowns?
he had 6 receiving touchdowns. Yeah.
McLaurin.
It's not your guess, and it is not McLaurin.
I don't care. Zach's taking way too long.
It's
Yeah.
got to be a slot guy.
It's like you'll obviously be like, oh, of course. Not of course, but you'll be like, okay, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Lockett.
Close.
Metcalf.
It's not DK. is it?
It's DK.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll
I
give
thought-
that
I
one to
mean-
Drew.
Zach's.
I didn't
Yeah.
think he had that many receptions.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't saying him. I thought
You
it
said
was
slot
DK.
guy. I was thinking like
Yeah.
guys who get reset. Like, I was thinking like Lockett, kind of just
One-
the way he
one-
just
90
figured-
for one or just over 1,000. That's what, like
Metcalf had a
12
quietly
yards a
good.
catch.
I mean,
Zach won
I
8 to
should have-
7. It was 11.6 yards per catch.
who was 16? You said CMC was 17.
16 was Deontay Johnson.
I would never guessed him.
Yeah,
No.
huge fall off because he had 86 and only 882 receiving yards. And then right after was 85 with McCaffrey and only 741 receiving yards. Yeah. Running backs don't have a lot of receiving. Obviously, Eckler only had 722, but he had 107 receptions.
There's games where he had like 10, 11 receptions. So
yeah.
Yep. I guess I hold a double out today.
Yeah. Well, we got one more game, right?
We do. I have something up my sleeve, and it involves Vegas. It involves the futures. Wow. So basically, for this one, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna read off. I'm gonna give you a name, and you guys are gonna guess what spot they are ranked, like in terms of odds, to win offensive or defensive rookie of the year.
Why don't you give us a number? Oh, for rookie of the year. Okay.
You got it now. So, for example, right?
I thought you'd do like futures for like prize picks or whatever. I was gonna say just give us a number instead, and we gotta say higher or lower.
Yeah. That long term, Zach. That's a more like game closer to futures time. I mean, it's always futures time, but for props, wait a little on that. So the offensive rookie of the year, for example, right? If I say Bijan Robinson,
he's number one.
He's number one, right? Okay.
Okay, we say that. Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna.
You're asking us for Vegas odds, like minus 500 or something.
Nope. So you guys are gonna guess the spots. Whoever's closer wins. If you whatever, you'll see. We're gonna do like 6 of them. First one is Anthony Richardson. Jared, you get first guess.
Rookie of the year.
Offensive rookie of the year. What number is he?
I'll say 6.
Okay, Zach, what would you say?
I'll go 5.
He is number 5.
Of course.
I was gonna say either 5 or 6. So whatever you said, I was just gonna go off of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well now we're gonna go. What is Will Levis?
Zach, you're up, right?
I gotta go first.
Yeah.
I'll go. Ooh. I'll go 10. No, actually 11. I'll go 11.
11 for Levis. Huh? I'll go. If you said 10, I was gonna go 11. No, I don't know. I'll go 12.
He was 10.
Ah, no way.
Oh, Zach, you got
I
Vegas.
Okay, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Lucas Van Ness for defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive. I'll go 6 again.
No, Lucas Van Ness for offensive rookie of the year. 6.
Yeah.
I'll go. Ooh, that's a good pick.
I'm thinking I'm right.
Here.
I'm thinking I'm right.
Defensive rookie of the year.
Carter,
He's
Anderson,
definitely around there.
Witherspoon. That's 3 already.
Yeah, Witherspoon,
Carter,
Anderson, Tyree Wilson.
Yep.
I'll go 5.
He was 6. Good job, Jared.
Yeah. There we go.
Brian Branch.
That's a tough one. That's going to be a little farther.
12.
13.
12. Wow, you guys are doing
on.
really well. You guys are actually doing really well. I wanted to see how this game would go. We got one more. This one might be a little tougher. And I won't stick to just Packers, but we're gonna go Tyler Scott.
What?
Who's that?
I don't even know who that is.
Out of Cincinnati.
Oh, didn't he go to
Las Vegas? Did he not?
Yeah, he went to Vegas. Okay. Jared?
What round was he drafted in?
The day 2 guy.
4th or 5th?
I'll say.
No, he wasn't in the 3rd, was he?
I thought he was.
Nah, he was definitely a 4th or 5th rounder.
I'll go 32. Probably, I don't know. Put it like right there. You can make the decision.
I'll go 31.
27.
Oh, come on. No way.
I wanted to see kind of where you guys were at.
Yeah.
You guys did very good on that one. You want one more? Up to y'all.
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Totally go with one. Okay. This one's not a keep score one. It's more of just a see where they're at kind of thing.
Zach, you pick first.
Okay. Zach Charbonnet.
Ooh.
8.
Whoa. I was gonna say more like 11, but I'll say 9.
11. Jared,
Okay.
stick to your
Okay.
gut.
Okay.
That was yeah. Kincaid's the first tight end. He's at 14. I don't know if that surprises anyone. Downs is at I had him at 18 or 19.
Oh wow.
So if you're looking at those, then the first defensive guy is Will Anderson, second Jalen Carter, and then for offense it goes Bijan, Bryce Young, Stroud, Gibbs, Richardson.
Okay.
You can get Richardson right now, Jared, plus 900.
Might have to. My birthday's in 8
I know.
days, so.
I've been tracking. Pre-birthday week starts tomorrow.
It does.
May 4th. We'll be covering and celebrating that next week.
Yeah.
But do you guys have anything else before we go? I couldn't lose this game because I didn't play in it. So, yay!
That's the first.
Oh, come on. Not nice.
You lost both other ones though, so always next week.
Okay, thank you, Jared. Again, Michael Pittman. I'd rather have Christian Watson than Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman will be wide receiver 23 this year. That is my takeaway.
I got to get going. See you guys.
All right.
All right. See ya. I got.
That's going to wrap it up here, I guess, from Zach Rouse, Jared Vleski, myself, Drew Skyberg, at J2M Football or at J2M Football _football in that TikTok, Instagram.
Mike Vrabel, Patriots Hall of Fame.
At Drew Sports Crew, then for Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Trade with me in fantasy football, everyone. Remember that.
No, don't. He tables offers for 3 months, and then he's like, yeah, I don't want to do them.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for all three of us. Thank you all for listening to another episode of Drew Sports Crew, the Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you. I'm winning the games next week.